signal, and I sit here with the clutch held in. It's funny because, oh, what's up guys? Got Dave here. I was gonna make a video about this because I just made a video about stopping correctly, and I had a couple of people that I was talking to about the video. They were like, you actually sit at the stoplight the whole time with your clutch just held in. And I go, yeah, I always do that, you know. And they're like, doesn't your hand get tired? And I'm like, yeah, but you got to build your riding muscles, you know. It's like in the first months or so that you're riding around for, your neck starts getting tired, you know, like when you're not used to wearing a helmet. You know, it's the same thing, you know, or your back gets tired because you're not used to sitting on the bike or whatever. You know, it's just, you got to build up those muscles and get used to it. You know, it'd just be like if you bought like a car that was a stick shift, and then you're like, dude, my left leg, it's like just getting so tired, man, like all the time, you know, like from working this clutch. You know, it's like, well, that's something that you got to get used to when you've got that car, or something that you've got to get used to when you're riding a motorcycle. And the reason why I say to do that is because all of a sudden, if you hear screeching and banging behind you, you can just let that clutch out and give it a little gas and creep forward in line and maybe escape getting rear-ended. You know, maybe escape getting squished. You know, it just gives you that option of being able to just be like, "Burp," and take a step forward, so to speak. You know, and if you're in neutral, you're basically a sitting duck. You know, the amount of time that it takes you to hear that noise, pull your clutch in, put it into first, and then give it gas and let the clutch out, it's like by then you're going to get hit. It just takes you way too long to do all that. So that's why I was taught to do that in my MSF class, and that's why any like motorcycle officer that you see like sitting at a light, he will always be just sitting there with his clutch held in, and they will be in first gear and just waiting to go. And I really hate when I have it in neutral and I'm sitting there and I put it into first. I hate how the chain goes whack. I just, something about that just does not, I don't like that. I like shifting down into first gear while I'm rolling, while I'm coming up to the stop, and it just goes into first gear so much smoother. And in addition to that, a lot of times if I'm sitting at a stoplight and my engine's running, it's really hard for me to get some of my bikes into neutral. Like if I turn the engine off, it'll go into neutral, no problem. But for some reason, when the engine's running, I'll struggle like hell, man. Like I'll be like into second, and then back down into first, and then really gentle, and then back into second, and then I'm like, dude, why can I not get it into freaking neutral? It's killing me, man. But so I don't even bother. I just sit there with the clutch held in, and I just freaking be prepared for anything, you know, and just take it easy, because you never know what's gonna happen. But anyway, I just figured I would talk about that and just, you know, just reassure you guys that, I mean, even if your left hand does get tired at first, it won't after a while. You know, like once you get used to riding, you're gonna be good, you know. So that's all you got to do, is just build those riding muscles, get out there and just keep on doing it until it feels comfortable. So I'll talk to you later and see you in the next video. Peace.